So that is the bear's hibernation den right there. So I only had to pull it halfway out.
What's a carnivore ecologist?
A carnivore ecologist is a scientist who studies meat-eating animals and how they interact with their environment.
That's really cool.
Carnivores can also be in the water, like sharks and some types of
Whales?
Whales, exactly.
What's the coolest part of your work?
Well, the coolest thing I do is go to the field. I love to be out in nature, and sometimes we even get to climb in, just like I'm doing here, all the way up into the canopy, because the trees has a whole different ecosystem.
What advice will you give to other young girls like me that want to do science?
Always believe in your passion more than your performance. Even if you get a bad grade in science, it doesn't mean you're not meant to be a scientist.
Why is it important for girls like me to be in STEM?
Scientists are trying to answer questions that can even save the planet. And the only way we can get the right answers to those questions is if we have everybody working on them. We need people from all kinds of backgrounds, from all different parts of the world, and especially from all different identities to be a part of figuring out all of the scientific questions that still need to be answered. She can STEM, so can you. Learn more at She Can STEM.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He does the work of 2 jobs, but only gets paid for one. He's tough enough to feed the man that gave him a lifetime of nourishment.
He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching.
That's right. No employee of the month bonus check here. This guy, no, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. Good luck finding a gym to train for that. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving. Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He does the work of 2 jobs.
I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it. Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Getting ready to hear some of today's hottest gospel music on the Jay Williams Show. Let's get it.
You might as well quit, cause the fight's been fixed. Be pouring milk on your tricks and your styles of picks. Formats dated, way overrated. Every track that we drop is hot, that's why you hate it. But movie gets nicked cause you already faded. Your buzz is still a root and yo, we already made it. Me thinking you solo, me master, you baited. When you listen, you're aggressive. When I listen, I'm just jaded. 2017, weight guns and guillotines. International supremacy, running everything. We got one disco win, one Costco win, one paradigm in, one airline in, one global record label. Cash is unavailable. You not soldiers, just locals to land. Rappers don't brag about the blingin' chicks no more. They say I got 50 million on this chip in my hand. What?
You are now listening to Jay Williams Show. Let's get it.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy Jay Williams for the Jay Williams Show. That's right. You know what we do. We bring you nothing but today's best for our indie and our major artists on the Jay Williams Show. I got some special guests today in the building. I got some more special guests that's calling in soon. But I have the one and only, the songstress herself, Miss Tanisha Toussaint from Sunday's Best is on the side of me. We about to turn up, y'all, in a few minutes. You're going to hear some amazing music by this young lady right here. See what she got going on. We got some call-ins going on later on. But you know me, if you tuned in, we got to turn up. So it's going down. Jay Williams Show, Jay Williams style. Let's get it.
Ain't nobody, Lord, you been so good to me. Brought me out the storm when I could not see. You've been my strong tower, yeah. You've been there for me in my darkest
In the background,
hour,
say
yeah.
what? Woo!
I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her. I can't lose her. I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her.
Jay Williams Show, let's go.
Woo!
It's going down.
Ain't nobody love me like you. I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her. I can't lose her. I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her. Many times I tripped up and fell, but you held my hand. Said you never leave me nor forsake me. Lord, I'm so glad you held on to me. Now I can tell the world what you mean to me.
In the background, say what?
I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her. I can't lose her. I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her. I can't lose her. Nobody love me like you. Ain't nobody love me like you. I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her. I can't lose her. I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her.
Daniel and the lions, and you kept his mouth shut like the three Hebrew boys who never got touched. Yeah, your Holy Spirit falls down every day. Lord, I praise you when I can, and yes, I will say to God be the glory to the end of the day. That's what I'm proclaiming. So Satan, what you got to say? I'ma stand tall, and I'ma keep my banner raised. No weapon formed against me. In the word, that's what it say. Hey,
I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her. I can't lose her. I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her. I can't lose her. Nobody love me like you. Ain't nobody love me like you. I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her. I can't lose her. I can't lose her. Long as I got Christ, I can't lose her. I can't lose her.
That's my girl, y'all, the one on the Akia. Young lady who killed it at the showcase in Las Vegas. You know, she did her thing. That's the one and only, y'all, Miss Akia. If I said the name right, Akia?
Yeah, Akia.
Okay, Akia. Akia. Yo, shout out to my girl, Akia. We got the one and only Miss Tanisha Toussaint in the building. What up, sis?
What's up?
I'm chilling. I'm maintaining. You know, holding it down.
Yes.
You know, trying to do a little something.
Something.
You know, a little something. So what's up? Tell people who Miss Tanisha is.
Tanisha is a singer, songwriter, composer, actress. Let's see, what else am I? Court liaison, ambassador, brand ambassador. You know, them little things. And the list goes on and on.
And the list goes on and on and on. Wow. So what got you started with the whole music industry?
Well, let's see. I started singing it too.
Wow.
And, you know, after a while, I just started singing in different churches, you know, different venues and things and whatnot. But it really took off in 2010. That's when I just really began to be an artist.
Wow. So that's when you went for Sunday Best and everything?
Yeah.
In 2010?
2010.
And how was that experience for you?
The experience was a bit overwhelming, but at the same time, it was quite joyous. You know, there was some things, you know, that occurred that just made me look like, okay, I'm I'm arriving. Not arrived, but arriving. You know, and the competition was awesome. I got to the top 100. Didn't quite make it to the top 20 yet, but I mean, that top 100, to get a yes from all the judges meant something. You know, so yeah, that was brand.
Well, you know, I went there in 2011. I made it to like the top 4, I think it was, you know. And then I told him I didn't want to do the contract, so I had to just
But see, that's because you taught me how to sing, remember?
That's it. See, I taught this young lady how to sing, and since, you know, she didn't fulfill her duties at that moment, I had to show him that it can be done.
Right.
Nah.
You're right.
Nah, this lady right here is a beast. I'm telling y'all, if y'all never heard Miss Tanisha sing, I don't know where you've been. You have to book her. She's an amazing, awesome woman of God. Her and her husband are an amazing tag team. They're doing their thing out here together. I'm telling you, she's a beast. You definitely want to, you know, connect with her. Hit her up on all social media, all that great stuff. Now, you got to, what have you been doing since Sunday's Best?
Since Sunday Best, I have been
since 2010
touring all over the world. I have been to Spain, Portugal. I have been to London. Yes, all over Europe.
Wow.
And then pretty soon I'll be going back to London in September.
Wow. For real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking for the Bahamas in January, so things are really popping.
So
yeah.
I see. So you got things moving.
Things are moving.
And you're an indie artist, right?
I'm an indie artist.
And
That's
you got
the
things
thing.
moving like that.
Indie artist.
Now, once you tell these indie artists some of the things that you have to do as an indie artist, but you know what? Before you even tell them, she got a song out called Won't Cry. What's up with that song, Won't Cry? Where that come from?
Won't Cry, that came from, it was inspired by a previous relationship where I went through domestic violence, you know, both physical, mental, and it was just, you know, overwhelming for me. It was, you know, it kind of took a toll on my life and everything, and I just had to go to God and say, you know, I don't want to go through this anymore. I've had enough. I'm tired of shedding these tears of hurt and pain. You know, I've suffered long enough. I hid it a lot from people, so it was like I was putting on the mask of everything is okay, when in actuality, it just wasn't. So I was just pressing my way through, doing ministry and everything, and I just said, God, I can't. I don't want to cry no more. I won't shed another tear. I won't let my heart break. I will not experience this pain anymore.
Wow.
That's where Won't Cry came from.
Wow. Now, you sure what Ann had to do with your husband?
Not this one. Not this one.
Not this one.
The ex one, yeah. I can say he gave me something good. He inspired a song.
She done went Taylor Swift on him, y'all. She done went Taylor Swift on him. Now, let me stop, y'all. Y'all know how we doing the J. Will Show. We just crazy over here. But you know what? This is her single called Won't Cry. After this, she's going to talk to the indie artists. And I believe our caller's on the line, too, on the J. Will Show. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Won't Cry. Let's go.
I've been dealing with pain far too long. I can't stand how it makes me feel. All the damage and pain that it caused makes me not want to feel hurt again.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
So I won't cry from my eyes again. I
Yes, and that's the one that only Won't Cry by Miss Tanisha. Tanisha. Okay. She ain't gonna cry, y'all.
No more.
Now, I believe I got my callers on the line, too. Hello? Hello? Caller, you there?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay.
What's going on, y'all? We have the one and only Mr. David and Tiffany Spencer on the line. What's going on, fam?
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. When I heard y'all song, I had to make sure that was really you guys singing because, you know, it had like the Dawkins and Dawkins sound with a little bit of a Tina Campbell sound. I was like, hold up. Let me find out that the Dawkins got a new single out with Tina Campbell or something. You know, that song is hot.
Appreciate it. That's a compliment.
So where you guys out of?
We're from Laurinburg, North Carolina.
Laurinburg, North Carolina. Uh-oh.
The country. Uh-huh.
I never even heard of that part of Carolina. Laurinburg. Wow. So what got you guys started with this? What made you guys come together and say, you know what, let's do this music thing and let's put something out?
Well, David and I had done music separately. He has an album that he did a couple of years back, and then I did one in 2014. And we were like, why are we doing all this stuff separate? Let's go ahead and come together and do something together. We were already doing like a marriage ministry, and we had a lot of fans from it just getting on Facebook Live and talking. So we were like, well, the world sees us together, and you hardly ever see us without each other, so let's do some music together.
Wow. Now, you see, I like what you said. You know, you guys was doing it separately, then you guys just came together and do it. How do you feel about the industry right now? Like, it's so many people that lack unity right now in the gospel industry. How do you guys feel about the whole industry right now as a whole?
I just think the industry got to do better about supporting each other. I mean, everyone wants to be number one, be on top, but I think there's enough room at the top for all of us. So we just got to make sure that we're supporting each other and pushing each other when we can. I think if we do that, you know, the industry as a whole will be a whole lot better.
Well,
and we can do more, reach more.
Well, I think, you know, because I'm at the top right now, I'm not sharing. So I'll let you guys stay right. I'll let you guys come behind me, but I got to stay at the top right now. See, I'm a horse, so I can't sing right now, so you can't really hear me. You know, I'm kind of hoarse, right?
Yeah.
I have my girl Tanisha Toussaint on the side. She's an awesome singer as well. I don't know if you guys heard the song, but she's been on Sunday's Best and everything as well. What are some of the things you guys look for as indie artists?
As far as when we're singing or what?
Just in general, like as you out there ministering, as you guys, you know, say this is what we're gonna do together. We're gonna bring this unity together. We're gonna go ahead and minister. What are some of the things you're looking for as you're going out to minister? Is it really, you know, to go out here and really be a blessing to people, or is it something that you guys doing, you know, for your industry? You want to get signed, or what is that you guys are really pushing forward to do?
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a mix. I mean, ultimately, I do want to find a label home because I think sometimes those situations kind of help make ministry possible. But I was telling someone the other day, even if that doesn't come, I think, you know, when people are touched by our music, a lot of people hear our song and write us and let us know, hey, you know, I was going through some things. I was dealing with some stuff, and your song is what I put on to kind of help me get through that situation. And I think ultimately, if I don't get another accolade, sign a contract or something, I know I'm doing what God told me to do if I'm touching people. So that I think ultimately, even though we want some of those things to happen, if they don't, it's fine because I know we're blessing people, and I think that's the biggest thing that we want to do right now.
Yes. Now, how long you guys been married?
We're going on 8 years.
Come on, 8 is great. 8 is
You said on
great.
Tuesday?
Tuesday will be 8 years.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Congrats.
Yes.
That's big right now. Because, you know, it's another thing
Thank
with
you.
marriages right now in the industry. You know, if you're making 10 years,
You good.
You good. You know, my wife and I, we've been, you know, together 15, married for 14. But, you know, it's hard now in this industry for gospel people, it seems like, to stay married, to stay together, to stay connected. And how do you guys keep that unity going?
Communication.
Yeah.
Big number one is communication. There's nothing that we don't share with each other. I say if he gets on my nerves, I tell him why. So hopefully he won't do it again, and vice versa.
Right.
And then I guess it's the sharing piece for us, because I know people say, well, go to bed mad, but no, we definitely talk it out. If we get upset about something, we have a place in our house. It's the only place in our house that has carpet. And we were like, come to the carpet. We need to talk this thing out.
Yeah.
And, we'll talk it out and come to an agreement. And, I always tell people, if you're fussing and you feel like you won from the argument, then both of y'all lost. But if you can the goal is to come to a solution with everything. We don't major in problems. We major in solutions. So communication is a must.
Yeah, because I remember David called me one day, and David said, I don't know who this lady thinks she is, but I ain't sleeping on no couch. I pay too much for my bed. I ain't sleeping on no couch. But I'll talk to you about that off the air. But for those who just tuned in, I have the one and only David and Tiffany Spitz on the line. I have my girl, Miss Tiffany, on the side, and we're going to rock their new single right now called Gonna Make It on the Jay Williams Show. Let's get it. Get ready to tune in. It's going down. Let's go.
Been through the fire, been through the floor. Already told you, he knows where you at
remember that track.
Yeah.
I love that track.
Them backgrounds is fire.
You know. They all right.
I'm a sucker for that.
You know, I got to throw some shade. They all right. Man, I told you. Didn't I tell you that song was hot? Yo, I'm telling you. So what made you guys come up with that song?
We were 2016. There was a hurricane that came through the area, Hurricane Matthews, and we had about 14 people living with us. 17 people staying with us, and because they were displaced, their houses were underwater, and so we wanted to write something to encourage them and encourage the area. So that's where the song was birthed. It's something simple, catchy, and remind people that no matter what you're going through and how bad it seems, that you're going to get through it.
Man, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That
song is dope.
That song is hot, man. Like,
appreciate
hot. It. Now, who wrote the lyrics to the song? Both of y'all?
Yeah, we co-wrote it. And usually when we go in the studio, we go with a blank slate and we kind of just dive in.
Wow.
So yeah, we both wrote it in the studio.
Man, so how's that experience working with your wife? And how's it with you?
It's always great. Like you said earlier, we were doing stuff all the time before. I produced her solo project, and she sung backgrounds on my solo project. So we produce other people too. Yeah, so we was always in the studio together. So
we've been together for 15 years. So we were together when studio was too expensive, and we were in the house doing it with the tape.
Yeah, we had karaoke, flip the tapes on, put harmony parts on it.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've been at it for a while.
Wow. Now, see, that's real. That's that doggone Coco and Lucius.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the real Cookie and Lucius right there.
Right,
They had the duct tape. They had the egg cartons on the wall.
Okay.
Wow. I love it, man. I love it. What you guys doing on June the 8th?
Is that your mixer that you're doing?
Yes, it is.
I'm trying to get down there. I need to get down there. That's one of those industry things I think is going to be good for everybody.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. But man, I'm telling you, you guys are amazing. Please stay in touch with me. Let's go and connect on some serious things that we have going on. I love you guys' spirit. I love you guys, ministry, what you guys are about. And you guys have any encouraging words for Miss Tanisha over here as an indie artist to another indie artist? What would you say to encourage one another?
Well, my thing is stay true to what God told you. Don't get caught up in the hype of what's popular and all of the fads and craziness. God gave it to you. That's what he wants you to do. So do that, and then the rest of the world and the industry will catch up. So, lead with that. Stay true to what he told you.
Wow.
Awesome.
Now, what do you want to tell them?
I just want to say to just stay encouraged. Stay doing what you guys are doing. You're an awesome team. Don't let anybody, try to come between what you guys are. Because, people will see something great and they'll try to put their hands on it.
Yes.
Tell them to keep their hands off.
Yes.
But y'all just, keep pushing, keep doing what God is allowing you to do. And, hey, keep going to the top.
Yes, I love
it. Thank you.
I love it. And see, that's what it has to be about. I believe it has to be about other independent artists pushing more independent artists. A lot of people want to catch up with the major artists, but to me, the way I look at the industry now, the indies are the new major.
They are.
And the way that you guys are moving, the way the industry is moving right now, even with internet radio stations, at first, everybody was like, man, it's just an internet station. But now if you look at the outlet and the range that the internet stations get versus your local station, how many listeners do you think is getting, who do you think is getting the most listeners?
Internet.
The internet stations get most listeners. So for the indie artists, I think you guys should stay encouraged because you guys have a bigger outlet, believe it or not, than some of these major artists that's out here. And I think what you guys are doing is amazing. I think you guys are awesome. Like I said, I'm praying I get to see you guys on June 8th. Yeah. I would love to hear you guys sing that song live so I can get on the stage and do background with y'all.
Right, me too. I
Okay, we'll work it out.
Just don't turn my mic on, but I'll be up there, though. Don't turn it But I appreciate you guys calling in, man. Thank you guys so much, man. I really appreciate you both. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. And now we're going to go back to more music right here on the J. Will Show. We're going to go across the waters a little bit, y'all. This is my girl, Miss Nisha Woods. I hope y'all ready. We're about to go across the water. Let's go. Hey. 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 This is my girl away from the Bahamas, y'all. Miss Nisha Woods. Hey. This is for my man, Ghost. Let's get it, Ghost. I see you, Nikki Smith, Michael Stewart, Jayana, my big bro Stacy. On the Jay Will Show, let's go.
You've been here before, might be the 100th time, yeah. You walk till your feet are sore, and you're wishing you can press rewind, and outside you're trying to be strong, and no one hears you cries, and I know it's looking dark right now, but the sun will rise, yeah. So I say everything is gonna be alright, be alright. And it is quite okay if you cry tonight. Just know the morning's coming. Everything is gonna be alright, be alright. Cause when your God steps in, things are gonna happen and things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. When life backs you up in a corner, don't throw up your hand. Throw up your hand. No, it didn't picture perfect, but soon you'll see his plan. You're redeemed. Lift your head. Your scars still heal. Your joy will come again. Everything is gonna be alright. Yes, it's gonna be alright. Alright now, alright now. And it's quite okay if you cry tonight. Cause morning's coming. Alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. You better know that things are gonna change. A seed has to die so it can rise again and bear fruit in its season. And if your life is hidden in Him, nothing's allowed to happen without a reason. I know you feel the pain in your heart and you want it to end, and you want it to end, yeah. Go ahead and shed your tears, cause you will smile again. I promise you, my friend, everything is gonna be alright. Yes, it's gonna be alright, yeah. And it is quite okay if you cry tonight. Make sure morning's coming. Everything is gonna be alright. Yes, it's gonna be alright. Once God steps in, yeah, things are gonna happen. You better know that things are gonna change. Finally, everything is gonna be alright. Yes, it's gonna be alright. Yes, it's gonna be alright, and it is quite okay. Joy is coming in the morning. Don't you worry. Cause when your God steps in, things are gonna happen. He has the final say. He has the final say. Alright, alright. Yes, it's gonna be alright, alright. Yes, it's gonna be alright, alright. If you cry, finally it's gonna be that things are gonna change. Alright, alright. He said it's gonna be alright, alright. Yes, it's gonna be alright, alright.
That's right, yo. That's a shout to my man Ghost. That's right. From the boy Jay Williams. You don't hear songs like that over here. But you know you're going to hear it on the Jay Williams Show. That's all the way from the Barbados and Bahamas
Yeah,
area.
man.
They make me want to just turn my accent man to a whole
You know,
different
I
accent
can't
man.
talk like that
You
and
know I can talk like such
have a
good-
conversation, you know.
Now I'm going to get beat up when I leave the show tonight. But nah, yo, I'm having so much fun today. I love it. I love having my sister here, y'all. The one and only Miss Tanisha Tassad is here, y'all. So what you got going on coming up next?
Oh, what I got coming up next? The Mixer.
Okay.
And then I got on July the 21st, I will be doing the Rum and Music Festival. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'll be in Memphis next month doing a play.
Really?
Yeah.
What stage play you in?
Oh God, I'm in like 9.
You in like 9 plays? What?
9.
What? This lady working, y'all. Y'all hear me? This lady is working over here. She in 9 plays.
9.
Wow. How you world you get in 9 plays?
I don't know. It just happened. Like, I got this play that I'm writing, and you know, I would love for you. I'm like, I'm not an actress, but now I am.
Wow. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing. She in 9 plays,
9
y'all.
plays.
Well, I tell you what, you can pass me one of them roles.
I can.
I just freestyle it.
Matter of fact, I think one of them is looking for a male. So
see, there we go. Look at God. Look at
he
God.
will do it.
That is funny. So after that, I know you're going to the UK in September.
Yeah.
You know, I can't wait for that. That's going to be exciting. You know, going to the UK to perform at their award show over there, which is going to be amazing. So I can't wait for that.
Fire.
And then we'll come back for that. We got some more stuff set up too. You know,
Yeah.
we'll talk about all that later on.
Yeah.
So how does it work with your husband? How's everything going? How did you guys even start that whole management thing?
Well, what happened was I was.
What happened?
What had happened was, I mean, things just started happening so fast, you know, with people wanting me to do things and,
Right.
you know, sing at different places. And so I was like, honey, you think you want to manage me?
Wow.
You know, because I've been doing it before, you know, he started. I was just doing it myself. I was, you know, booking and, you know, people were contacting me and it just became hectic for me to concentrate on ministry and concentrate on, you know, having all my bookings lined up because at times I would double book myself. So I would have to leave one place and go to another, you know, and I like staying at places that, you know,
Right.
people get me to come and, you know, do, and I don't like to sing and leave. No, because I want to participate and see everybody.
Side
just
note.
like people sat and saw me. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? So, yeah, but he took it on, and he's been doing an amazing job. You know, I've had people ask me, who managed you? Girl, you be everywhere.
Okay.
My husbander.
Yes. All of us husbanders in the building.
My
now,
husbander.
man.
He keeps me busy, you know, and I just thank God for him and his consistency and how he just covers me as well. So
Right.
that is,
That's
you know,
major.
really important. It's
Right.
major, you know, to have a covering and to have somebody that's looking out for you, you know, and not have a motive, you know, because you got some people that be, you know, they interested, but they got something behind it.
Right.
But to have somebody that's genuine and just really cares about my well-being, you know, in ministry and make sure that, you know, I'm doing what God has called me to do, but at the same time, you know, I'm focused and, you know, my mental is okay and I'm grounded, you know, and rooted and prepared for the assignment at hand.
Now, do you feel right now, where you are with your career, with everything that's going on, are you more prepared now for Sunday's Best if you was to go back again? Now that they restarted and all that, you know, now that Sunday's Best is back now.
It's back.
Do you think there's something that you want to do again, or are you good as an indie artist the way that you're moving?
I mean, honestly, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
For real, I mean, I've been asked to go back, but it's just like I'm fine where I am. You know, things are moving. You know, God is constantly opening doors, and this is just from being an independent artist.
Right.
You know, and I'm comfortable.
Right.
You know, and sometimes, you know, it gets a little discouraging only because, you know, there's such a high demand.
Right,
and
right.
sometimes it can be overwhelming, but I'm like,
Especially
hey.
when the finances don't meet the demand.
Right.
And see, us church folks, let me just say
Oh
something
my
real quick.
God, I don't need another basket.
Church folks, we got to do better for our indie artists.
We do.
And we could pay all these famous celebrities all this money to come to town, who was going to come there and do a little something and leave with all your money. Why can't we take that same amount of money and just split it up with a few different local artists?
Right.
How about we start putting things like that? I'm not speaking to all radio stations, all promoters, all sponsors, whoever. How about we start putting some things together where we can actually bring them funds that we're going to give to all these other major artists who's already out there, who already made it? And how about we just take those funds and give it to some of our local artists and put together a big showcase or event in our city? How about we do something like that?
That
But
sounds good.
we're going to do something like that going on soon. What up to my sister Drina, all the way from WOKB. I always mess it up.
WOKB.
All the way from WOKB, the 2-time Stellar Awards radio station.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to my sister Lady Drina. That's my girl, y'all. Now, you know, so what else you guys looking forward to do this year? I know you got 9 plays going on. You get ready to go to the UK. You get ready to do so much amazing stuff. What else are you looking forward to do?
I'm looking forward to branching off and probably doing film.
Really?
A movie.
A movie?
Yeah, that's in the works.
Ah,
yeah.
I'm gonna be in the movie. I don't care if I just walk by and like that little man in the background. I'm gonna be in the movie.
Yeah,
That's
we
amazing.
got a movie coming up. I guess I can say what it is. Andre Rison, the football player.
Really?
Yeah, he's doing a movie about his life, and I'm a part of it.
Yeah, you heard it here first. That's an exclusive on the Jay Williams Show.
Thanks to my agent, Love McCall. I
That's
gotta
what's
give
up.
a shout out, Love McCall.
That's what's up.
For getting
Wow.
me involved in that. Yeah, so
I
that's
love it.
that's a major thing that I'm looking forward to.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I told y'all, I know some big time people. See, I'm not just little me. I know some major players over here. You know, so this is one of them right here. But you know what? Unfortunately, all the good things got to come to an end. But that's just for right now. Make sure you hit us up June 8th. If you're not busy, come to the ATL area. We got some amazing artists from all over. We got people coming from New York. We got people coming from Florida, from Savannah, Georgia, from all over the place that's coming into this event on June the 8th. Our flyer, the information is on it. We got radio stations from all over coming through. It's the brand new, first of all, it's the opening, the first event ever in this new building. Then we got a record label that's going to be premiering that night. And then we got some other TV networks coming through that night. It's just going to be an amazing night. June 8th, if you're
June
not
8th.
busy. If you are busy, cancel your plans.
Cancel what you're
Come-
doing.
come
This is
out
more
here.
important.
This is big time. Shout out to my sister, Tolly Rogers. I love you so much. That's my girl right there. I love Tolly Rogers. That's one of the baddest singers. Oh, my
Really?
God.
Oh my God, I gotta hear.
Oh, matter of fact, her brother, Tim Rogers, for those who don't know, them Rogers are some singing jokers, boy. Them Rogers could sing. She had a brother named Tim Rogers and the fellas who has a new song out, and the song is, my man ain't but this big, but his voice is huge.
See?
Like he's a beast.
Little
If you don't
people with
have
the
that
big
project, please go get my man Tim Rogers and the fellas' new single. I'm telling you, it will bless your life. It will be a major, major blessing to you, and you can thank me later. But I'm telling you. So, won't you tell people how they could contact you and all that good stuff?
Well, you can contact me on social media. Tanisha Toussaint, TENISHIA Just Google that, and you'll find me everywhere.
Everywhere.
That one name.
That one name.
It's all in the
Tanisha
name.
Toussaint.
That's it.
There's something about that name.
Something about it. Come on now.
She's so crazy. But look, we got that new song I was just talking about called Hold Out by my man, the one and only Tim Rogers and the fellas. Shout out to my sister Tolly. Love you, sis. This is the family right here, y'all. Over the single if you don't have it. The Jay Williams Show. Let's get it.
For those of you that are in radio land right now, and you're listening to my voice, I want you to turn the radio down. Turn it up right now and help me have a little church. I got my friend here, Calvin. Help me sing.
I love this track.
Here I stand. I need you to hold
Yes.
my hand. I made up my mind to hold on to you, Jesus. Well, good God Almighty, Jesus, I'm calling on you. Lord, I really need you. I wanna do your will. My chains come. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Got one verse right here. Well, sometimes I'm up all night. I'm wondering how I'm gonna win this fight. Gotta keep pressing my way, hoping for a better day. Pastor, sometimes my way get hard, and other times it's just dark medicine. But I'm gonna keep trusting you till you see me through. I'm calling on you. Lord, I need you. Come on, Master. Until, oh Lord, my change comes, my week get hard and the day
Yes.
I'm gonna trust you, Jesus, Lord. Well, as long as I live, sometimes my way seem dark at night. Sometimes my path seem far from light. I'm calling on you, Jesus.
Yes, yes.
Somebody needs you. Lord, come and see about me right now. Time ain't gonna come. It done got rough down here. We calling on you. Said we need you. Lord, we need you. Help me right now. My friend.
Yes, y'all, that's the one and only Tim Rogers and the fellas, y'all, with their song Hold Out. I'm telling you, that song is popping. If you don't have it, you got to go get it. Now, again, for those who have music you want to send to the J. Williams Show, please email me at thejwilliamsshow@yahoo.com, thejwilliamsshow@yahoo.com. Also, check out my website, thejwilliamsshow.com is my website, and also www.indie1radio.org is my other website for the station. Now, don't forget, please, on June the 8th, it's going down right here in ATL, the radio mixer. Please, if you're not busy, come out. It's going to be an amazing event. So until next time, keep your boy Jay Williams in prayer as I continue to keep you all in prayer. Thank you to all my guests who came out today. My girl Tanisha Toussaint, my man David, and his lovely wife Tiffany Spencer. Until next time, it's your boy Jay Williams. You know the rest. Let's get it. We're going out with Sylvia Harris. No ground. She about to rip it. Let's go.
You tried everything you could to take my joy away. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm standing here today to tell you no ground. I ain't giving up.
Also, before I forget, if you missed this interview, go to the J. Williams Show TV on YouTube, the J. Williams Show TV on YouTube, or 108 Praise Radio on YouTube. You will see it there. Also, it's going to be on 6 television networks, and you're going to hear the audio on 200 plus stations next week. It's going down. J. Williams Show, J. Williams Style. Let's get it. Sylvia Harris, let's go. Jay Williams Show. Let's get it.